Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Man, I just wanted to come in right quick. Yo, man, wifey hooked me up. So she over here got me fitted, looking good, man, looking good. But, let me go ahead and turn this light off. Yo, I got time tonight, man. So with that being said, man, it just crazy to me how we can sit here and allow individuals who really don't know what they're talking about to be voices and don't even give acknowledgement to the ones that are really giving real facts, real meaningful information that we don't even listen to. That right there is crazy, man. But it's happening. It's happening. It is happening. How is it that we are listening to them? Yo, give me a minute. This right here is just raw off the cuff. So I do apologize. Just gonna give me a minute to get started up. You know, our greatest weapon that we have is our voice. Our words, our ammunition. With that being said, look, we see what's going on. This right here is affecting everybody. It's not affecting you directly. It's definitely affecting you indirectly because somebody that you know is being affected. You know, I've been speaking out for those that really, those voices that go unheard. Hood, man. Joe, I've been doing, man, for years. Been trying to be a benefit to these kids. Boy, I'm telling you, they know who Mr. Brown is. And they know that Mr. Brown got their back. And that no matter what, no matter the enemy, Mr. Brown is going to be the one that's going to stand up and fight. What have you done? Individuals that sit over here and use their platform cause nothing but disturbances, putting out false information, knowing that it doesn't even make sense, claiming that they're from the hood. Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Soulja Boy. How are y'all gonna sit there and say that you're from the hood and yet and still stand toe-to-toe with evident white supremacists? Please answer that question for me. Man, I'm telling you, bro. My daddy said, there's gonna come a time when you gotta fight. Boy, you better stand up and fight. Defend yourself. The military said, defend those who can't defend themselves. Man, I've done more in my 20s and 30s than most people have done in a lifetime. And you call me little boy? Nah, bro. The only one that will ever call me boy, God rest his soul, is my father. And let me tell you, that man has been dead and gone for years now. talking about feminine energy, it would have been good keeping it right there. Because let me tell you, man, when you got women like Congresswoman Crockett, Congresswoman AOC, damn Joy Reid. Hey, excuse me, Facebook. I'm going to be slipping up a few cuss words, but I promise you, it's not going to be the attention getter. And other women like her that are speaking up for the same community that I have been speaking up for years, that I have been working with to help improve for years. Speaking up for them, chill, I'll be that all day. Where are the men? Where are the community leaders? As more of this hateful and spiteful, divisionist, white supremacist, the only hate group, which, to my understanding, and God dang it, I have over a decade of military service since we're letting individuals that just made it to the bear rank be in charge when there is capable individuals there already in place, whom is there for the Constitution, for the regulations, for the military and what it stands for. And they are fired because of DEI, because they are black, and because there are a woman, two outstanding generals that whose record are impeccable. Are we serious right now? Yeah. Yes. That part. So, let me get back to what I'm getting back to. Hey, look. Y'all sit there and listen to these YouTubers, Facebookers be up here for hours, right? So y'all can give me a little time. Just give me a little time. That's all I ask. I really wasn't trying to be the face. I really wasn't. But at this point, someone has to. And it has to be more than them. Look, I give thanks, acknowledgement to a woman. Thank you, mother. Thank you, mothers. Without women, men would not be here. In order for life to be here, we need a woman. They are the beings that put their life on the line. Look, regardless of what you say, where you from, how you feel, what your mama did to you, if you are here and you are able to speak words into the atmosphere, that woman carried you in her body for 9 months. That woman nurtured you in her body. That woman pushed you, got you cut, or however you got in here, from her body, putting her life at risk. Look, at the end of the day, with every light that comes in, a life has to leave. And that woman knows that her life is the one top on the list to leave, to bring you in. Mama, thank you. She did it for me. And we want to denounce feminine energy. These beings are so resilient. Let me tell you about the women in the black community. These women in the black community have dealt with an absentee man for generations. And they did what they had to do to survive. They did what they had, knowing, seeing what worked to survive for them and their children. That's the community that I speak for. That's the community that is here. That's the community that is being affected right now, today. Man, let me tell you about these black women from this community, boy. These black women from this community rose up to bring us out of slavery. Let's talk about Harriet Tubman. These black women rose up to say enough is enough and said, I'm not getting off this seat on this bus. Let's talk about Rosa Parks. As they are dismantling education, HBCUs. You know what's funny? There were so many more HBCUs out there. You know what's funny? Every year, with every certain atmosphere, HBCUs gets closed down. And right now, all of them are at risk with one stroke of a pen. Where were we, men? Where were we, community leaders? We allowed this. This is on us. And when you have individuals that uses the greatest weapon that we have, their voice, to sprout out, to regurgitate this same hateful rhetoric, the same lies that is being said on Truth Social, the same lies that is being said on these social media platforms, X, damn, what else? I mean, look, the YouTubers, the influencers, the church pulpit is all there. And that's all they're doing is regurgitate Trump's lies. Look it up. He's still lying. Talking about the prices of eggs. Look, it's more than just the prices of something that used to cost $1 and $2 that now costs $10. No, it's more than that. It is more than that. You know what comes with eggs? Everything. Clothes, rent, housing. What? You hear eggs and you think, oh, that is nothing. No. Everything. The cost to live has gone up, and it's gone up so much to the point that it is damn near impossible for anyone to afford. When you have the elderly who already was trying to survive off of $25 in food stamps, who are now at risk of getting nothing, who already don't get anything. That's the community that no one is listening to. No one is listening to their voice, what they need. But we all know someone that is there. We all have someone that is affected by this. Yo, this got to stop. Look, I'm not trying to change no one's opinions by no means whatsoever. However, I am trying to make the truth be known. Because that is what's not being said right now, the truth. Black men, we allowed a white man to publicly infer that a black woman got her status and position because of a sexual innuendo? Black men, we allowed a white man to denounce all of the achievements of a black woman. Black men, we allowed a white man to tell us that a black woman isn't black. Where do they do that at? Oh, that's mad truth right there. And because of that, here's where we are. Nah, it's no more, oh, it don't affect us, so we don't got to do anything. Nah. We all have a weapon against the lies that are being spouted in the White House. With Trump, with Elon, on Truth Social, on X, with these YouTubers, with these influencers, on the pulpit, in our community leaders, in their actions and non-actions. Because right now, all of us are affected. People are losing their jobs in an economy where right now you can't even afford to live. And we are rejoicing because a black woman lost her job when that's all she was doing was telling the truth. Where do they do this at? Black men, where are you? It is beyond time. We are late. We are here. People are dying. Cancer research, the funding is gone. Guess what is a big ailment, a big illness in the black community? Cancer. AIDS research, the funding is gone. Another big illness in not only the black community, but also the LGBTQ community. Gone. What? Are you not listening? Are you not understanding? You know what? Enough with the antagonizing. Right now it's time to educate. Right now it's time to have a conversation so that we can understand what is happening all around us. Look, it's not about skin color anymore. It's not about race, creed, religion anymore. Look, this school choice thing is not going to work. Because as parents, we're not getting the choice. The choice is the private schools, as all of the underachieving public schools get shut down. When you already have parents that are living in hotel rooms trying to make it, when you already have parents that are living with their parents or anyone else that they can check with to make it, the cost of living has gone up. The cost of the constitutional right, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness have gone up to a price that we can't afford. To care, Medicare, Medicaid, VA benefits. Look, just go to the doctor, period. Life. The cost of life is up through the roof. Liberties. Come on now. What? in a week or so, there's going to be the 25% tariffs on everything else. It's more than just the price of eggs. It's the price of everything. It's going up. The pursuit of happiness. How can you, when you're barely able to live, if live at all? It's affecting all of us. Because at this point, regardless, you know someone. At this point, regardless, it's either you, it's either your children, it's either your parents, it's either your neighbor, it's either your friend, your co-worker. It is affecting someone connected to you. Connections. Let's talk about connections, man. You know, it's funny. And once again, this is out of Trump's mouth. He was so gung-ho on releasing all of these investigations. He was pulled in the back when it came to the Musk. Man, there's a lot of Trump and Elon Musk connections already out there. Out of Trump's mouth, Elon Musk liked him young. Wasn't Elon Musk getting done because he was having sexual relations with young women, young individuals? I believe so. Man, you know what's running rampant right now? This word corruption. Boy, I'm telling you, there's one thing that I learned in the military. Sometimes when you stand up for what's right, it's what's wrong. There was a 4-star general that put his career on the line, his retirement check at risk, his legacy, to tell us what Trump was. You have individuals such as Joy Reid that have put their careers, their reputations, their jobs on the line to tell us who Trump is. You have one Republican that stood up and said, I will not stand for what Trump is representing, and voted against this bill that is wreaking havoc to Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, VA benefits, health care. Oh my God, they finally got rid of Obamacare. Medicaid, I've already said that so many times, because it affects the elderly, because it affects the children. The HBCUs, Divine Nine, where are you? Man, let me tell you, man, when I was in high school, they said we were ghetto. Towers High School, Decatur, Georgia. But let me tell you, bro, it's funny to me because they had no problem sending their kids to Towers High School, the same school that they said was ghetto, for our foreign language program, where these kids, where us as kids, learn languages such as Japanese, Russian, not your typical French and Spanish. Man, the clubs that we had, boy, that class, those kids, us, we stood on business, boy. What are the kids doing now? These schools, think about it. I was in 3rd grade when I learned how to write in cursive. Y'all ready for this? Think about all the people that you listen to. Even think about yourself. How many of us can write in cursive? How many of us can read the original United States Constitution? If me and you were standing next to the document. Let's talk about education. It's sad that in the United States of America, I would challenge any of you, pull up the original, a picture of the original United States Constitution of the United States, and ask your child to read it in cursive. Remember, I said a picture of the document. The document is written in cursive. See if they can read it. Ask them to write in it. And after you've done that, Google when it was taken out. When it was deemed that the very writing that the Constitution of the United States is written in is not worth being taught at the schools. The same schools that are underachieving right now. The same schools that I volunteer my time, my effort, my money to right now. You talk about what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing for my community. These are the people that I'm speaking for. These are the voices that aren't being heard. Education. The same education that Trump is publicly demolishing. As people are standing up and saying, hooray, and the self-sacrifice of their children, and the self-sacrifice of their parents, and the self-sacrifice of themselves, all for the benefit of a man, of their leader, of Donald J. Trump and Elon Musk. Sure, let me tell y'all, in every cult, the final nail in the coffin is that there's always a sexual deviancy. And let me explain about your fearless leaders, MAGA, and well, actually, let's be fair. Nah, it's both of them too. MAGA and dark MAGA. Here's what we know. What we know is that my man Matt Gaetz up there in Congress is a sexual deviant. A sexual deviant who had no problems going down to those high schools in Florida, picking up these little girls who are in high school thinking that he's slick by getting the 17 and 18, the ones that's right on the cusp of being able to say yes and no. It's out there. Look it up. This same sexual deviant with the masculine energy that is the Republican Party, the locker room talk. I mean, hey, Trump himself said, grab him by the, hey, this is his words, grab him by the pussy. Yeah, that was him. Hey, Trump did say to the effect, it's just what we do. That was him. No accountability, right? Man, that's a whole lot of sex going on, Trump. Elon. Yo, this dude got 13 kids. I don't even remember how many different baby mamas. To my recollection, 2 of them is after Elon for child support, bruh. The world's richest man with almost $500 billion in net worth is ducking and dodging child support. The world's richest man. Hey, I guess he ain't got it in the bank, bruh. There's a whole lot of sexual deviancy going on, man. Bruh, that's a lot of that's a lot of connections. But anyway, all that to say they're connected to Epstein. The same files that mysteriously disappeared after Trump himself said he was going to put them out. Everything that we know that's already out there. Trump and Epstein were homeboys. This New York corruption from the mayor, same man that gave the key to the city to Diddy, is being bailed out by Trump. What? And the White House. What? On a crackhead's deal. Yo, we're not gonna bring these charges up as long as you do what we say. And what? Come on, man. Diddy will roll with a whole lot of circles. Joe, this man sat over here and dirtied up a lot of politicians and his sexual deviancy. Is he going to get the next pardon? Isn't it funny? Jay-Z's lawyers, which are outstanding lawyers. Jesus. Bugsby, idiot. Jay-Z lawyers are also Elon's lawyers. It's quite the coincidence. We see the deviancy that they're wrapped up in. It's quite the coincidence that both of them, who are wrapped up in the deviancy of sex trafficking, is the same deviancy that Epstein was wrapped up in. Sex trafficking. The same deviant that Trump is publicly associated with, a sex trafficker. The same documentation that mysteriously is gone right now. The Epstein files. Oh my God. The only thing left is just to connect Jeffrey Epstein to Elon Musk. Put it in Google. No, seriously. Put it in Google and see what you come up with. Hey, check this out. A picture is worth 1,000 words. You just got to know which type of picture to look for in this day and age. It's out there. Been out there for years. We know it. We've seen it. Now, that we have made the definition of what a code is, MAGA, dark MAGA, cult, it's time for y'all to wake up. You know what's funny? What is funny to me, what if up in Congress, up in the higher echelon, that the reason that these lawmakers are going so hard on the trans community, on this one Congress trans woman that is up there right now, is because, just get to it. It's because that they themselves have had sexual relations with a transgender woman whom have got not only the top but also the bottom surgery completed. And in their fear of that information coming out, that is what you have today. The massive attack on the transgender community because of information, because of an action, because of them. Hey, look, once again, I ain't trying to change nobody's opinion, man. I'm just trying to put the truth out there. That last little bit is a what if. Stop spreading these lies. These lies are affecting real people. I've been trying to be impact in my community. The only way that we're going to make it is that we're going to have to unite. Hey, look. My daddy told me that in order to get to the face, you got to deal with a person's fist. And dealing with the fists, we got these clergymen that are on their pulpits. We have these YouTubers. We have these influencers. We have these people that are out here that need to be held accountable for the lies. We see what's going on. We see how it's affecting us. Start with them. Make them accountable. Call them out. They say that the price of eggs ain't going up. Tell them about your experience. If you're walking into a grocery store and you see that the price of eggs is $2, please tell somebody. If you see that gas is $1 something, tell somebody. I promise you won't. It's time for us to stand up, rise up, use our weapon being our voice, and start speaking up for ourselves. Trump, Elon, y'all want to see what we can do when we rise up together in unity? We're about to show you. Someone's got to stand up. Someone had to say it.